Hi, my name is Yasu, and it looks like so dark. It's in the morning though. Yeah, I think the lighting in this room is darker. Maybe that's why like it looks really dark. So today I want to talk about my depression treatment progress. Actually, I've been taking Effexor, the Venlafaxine, to try to treating the my depression for 1 year and 8 months. It's been that long, which when I say it's really surprising, it sounds really long. Part of me really feels like time flies, but it's been that long. But at the same time, I feel like it's not that long. The feeling is kind of weird, interesting though. So right now, I am actually at the last or final stage of taking Effexor, which is the I've been reducing the meds since last March, so nearly 1 year. It's not nearly, it's 1 year. I've been reducing the meds for 1 year. Yeah, time really flies. So I've been taking the lowest dose of Effexor, which is 37.5 milligram per day, and I've been doing that for last 5 months to adjust myself. So my body really got used to the lowest dose compared to the time that I was really taking the highest dose, which is 225 milligram per day. So every time I reduced it, I experienced and then faced withdrawal symptoms, which is very uncomfortable. So when I got to the lowest dose again in last November, I was really dealing, like, not really struggling, but I kept feeling very weird. But now my body really got used to it. So I take the Effexor as if I take a supplement like vitamin C, which really indicates that the every day I function and I feel just as is. What I meant is that nothing particular, like I don't feel down. I don't feel that I don't have any energy or motivations compared to the time that I was really struggling like 2 years, almost 2 years ago, which is good. That means I think I'm really recovering, but it doesn't really mean that I never feel down or I never feel lazy or tired. Or I always feel motivation. It's not like that. So it fluctuates. Sometimes I feel happy, sometimes I feel down, sometimes I don't feel like working, sometimes I feel so motivated. It's just, that's just the way it is. And nothing too extreme. That's the most important point. And then I also have figured out that how to assess my conditions before it's really getting bad, or before I realize that it's a good day, is how much sleep I can get and how much I can get the quality sleep. So when I wake up in the morning, I can tell that whether I really have a good night's sleep or not. And then I can really tell that in that day I can really get a lot of things done or I need to slow down. So one thing that I have learned is sleep is very important to myself, and it's a very good indicator about how to take care of myself so that I don't really fall into like negative spiral, like cycle. If I don't, I can tell that let's say today is not a good day because I couldn't get enough sleep or I didn't get the quality sleep. I just take it easy, take it slow so that I can just go through the day and then sleep more And then the following day, I'm gonna be ready to get things done that I wouldn't be able to do today. So more or less, I think I have learned about myself a little bit more, and I have found some ways to cope with it. So, which is a good thing. And then my doctors, my therapist, and then I being really discussing that it's almost time for me to stop taking the Effexor and Venlafaxine completely. So next appointment, when I see my psychiatrist, that's the time that we're gonna decide. And based on how it has been, most likely I will stop taking the Effexor, but we'll see. But one thing that I was in a way proposing and also bring up the kind of discussion with my doctor is that I don't want to change or reduce my sleeping medication even when I stop taking the Effexor, because like a year ago exactly, when I was really taking the maximum dose of Effexor and also taking a lot of sleeping pill, doctor suggested that this Effexor could be one of the reasons why I am actually having a very severe sleep disorder, which I kind of felt it, but that's the compromise that I choose to uh, take, because there is no such thing that can cure everything just taking one medication. Taking one medication, it can probably have some symptoms under control, but at the same time, it can possibly trigger some kind of side effect and so on. And then for me, Effexor, as my first antidepressant, it worked. So I really didn't want to jeopardize that its effectiveness. So I kind of gave up on the sleep, which puts me in a very difficult situations that I had to face and then deal with the severe sleep disorder for like nearly 6 or 7 months, which was the horrible experience, and I don't think I ever want to do that. But anyway, so when I start reducing the effects from the highest dose, I start reducing the sleeping pill, and then I was able to sleep, and then just keep reducing it, stop taking it, and then change into some rather new medications, which is um, not strong. But as I got to like the 37 or like 70 milligram per day, it didn't really work. It kind of stopped working. Like even I reduced that, and if when I reduced the sleeping pill as well, I couldn't sleep well. So with consulting to consult by consulting my doctor, we kind of changed the strategy, which is that first focus on to reduce the antidepressant, and then possibly get to the stage where I can just stop taking it first. And then from there, once my body adjusts to not taking the Effexor, then I can start adjusting the sleeping pill and then give myself a few months and then stop taking it, because sleep is very, very important. Because even now, my priority in my daily life is to sleep at 10:30, and I try to sleep as much as possible, because it really affects my performance, my health, how I feel, how my brain can functions. So that's most likely how I'm gonna keep approaching my depressions and everything. So one more video I will talk about Effexor because I'm still taking it. But after that, hopefully and most likely, I might be able to post a video saying that finally I stopped taking the Effexor and this is what's happening to me. But we'll see. I'm not really in rush. I don't really want to jeopardize anything after everything that I've been dealing with over 1 year and then 8 months. Yeah. It sounds really long, but the other part of me feels like it's not that long. And I'm really so happy that I can feel my health and energy as is, because compared to a year ago, almost 2 years ago, the situation that I was in, the feelings that I had, everything that I had to deal with in here, I don't even know how to put them in words to explain. Unless you go through it, it's hard to imagine. And I really don't want you to experience depressions. I don't want you to go through the depressions. So please take a good care of yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. If you feel stressed out from work or anything, run away, because life is, you're here, we are all here to enjoy our lives, not suffering from lives. So health is really the key to make that happen. So please take a good care of yourself, and thank you for watching. So for now, じゃあね, bye bye.